Your thoughts are so powerful. You are powerful. And what you say to yourself has the ability to shape and mold your life. Your thoughts become things. Your thoughts become reality. There's a reason why we fucking say this, right? There's a reason why that is a phrase. It's because it's true. Now, today I'm going to be talking about affirmations, and I can't wait to just like dive into this because I love affirmations. And I think it's easy, for us to like put the power to the affirmations, but it's also important to understand that affirmations don't work if you don't believe in them. And that's not just with affirmations, that's with like anything in life, right? If you don't think it's gonna work, if you don't believe it, guess what, bitch? You're not gonna believe it. That's why it's so important to pay attention to what you're indulging in, what you're listening to, because it all has an effect on your brain, on your mental state, okay? Now, I started using affirmations the end of 2020 going into 2021. Now, I did start using them in 2020, like little bits here and there, but I had other shit going on, so it was not my priority. But at the end of 2020, I finally took hold of my life again, and that's when I started with my affirmations. I just started going ham on everything having to do with my self-development, okay? Now, I want to say this. Affirmations, man, they have changed my life. And I don't even want to say it's the affirmations that changed my life, but it's the wisdom that I gained by understanding how powerful it is what you say to yourself, right? What you tell yourself. Now, I'm going to be going through some of my tips that I want to give y'all because I have lots of thoughts on that. And I just also want to show like some of my examples of how I started and like kind of where I'm at now, and just like everything. I'll be showing affirmation decks as well. So I'll link the decks that I'm using that I use in my description and everything. I keep hitting the mic. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So first things first, you don't need a lot to start saying affirmations, okay? All you really need is yourself, maybe a mirror and a pen and a paper, okay? And Google, maybe, right? So if you have not started saying affirmations, you gotta start saying them. Oh my God, y'all, I'm not even kidding, because it will change your life. Oh my God, it has changed my life, okay? Now, I want to show some of my first, I guess this is like some of my first, but like how I first started and kind of where I'm at now. So all you need is a pen and a paper. Now, I have affirmation decks because I'm extra and I like cards. I like oracle cards. I like tarot cards. I like all of those things. So you don't have to get an affirmation deck. So if you don't want to get an affirmation deck, this is what you do. Get a journal. If you don't have a journal, I would recommend getting a journal. You can get them, y'all, you can get them at the dollar store, like a small one. You could get them at Target for like $10, $9, $8, like depending. It doesn't cost a lot, okay? Now, I would recommend starting slow, right? Dabbling in it here and there and start gaining momentum. The more you say it, the more you do it, okay? So this is no, I don't want 2022. I want 2021, sorry. So this is my gratitude journal. Well, it's not, I only have like a couple pages left. So gratitude / affirmation journal. This was from, here, let me show y'all. One sec. These are from July and September of 2021, okay? So you can literally start off by this. Start off by accumulating, searching up whatever, 3 different types of affirmations, okay? And you don't even have to search it up. You can literally say it yourself, like a simple affirmation, I am beautiful, I am strong. Like that is an affirmation. That is powerful. You can use as something as small as that. Get your journal, write the date down, write the time down, whatever you want, and just write down those affirmations. So this is gratitudes and intentions and affirmations, but I just want to show you the affirmation part. So all I did was write 3 affirmations, bam, right there. And when you're writing down your affirmations, you need to believe, you need to feel it. You need to give yourself permission to shift your energy. You need to give yourself permission to change vibrations. You need to give yourself permission to do that, or else it won't work, or else you're going to be stuck there. Using the tool of affirmations has seriously showed me how crazy and how almost easy it is to shift your energy, to shift your vibration. Not like that, but pretty close to that. Like within a couple minutes, you're able to feel so much better. It's insane, okay? So that was just from 2021. I started, with like 3, and along with that, I would say them occasionally here and there. then I would pick it up a notch, okay? I would start writing affirmations with my gratitude. So instead of writing gratitude, I would do affirmations and gratitude. So with this one, this was late 2022 in November. Gratitude and affirmations. Each gratitude I would write, I would also write an affirmation. But anyways, so I'm just saying, all you need to do is really start slow. And the more you're doing it, the more you put in your intention to feel good, to want to feel good, your energy is going to start to shift and change. This is another example of affirmations that I write. This is from July 2022. And yeah, and I would just write a couple. Like all I would do was write a couple, and then I would really sit with those though. I wouldn't just write a couple and just like leave it. I would sit with those. I would look at them and I would practice the feeling that those affirmations give me. I mean, I have so many of them, y'all. Like I'm constantly writing them down, constantly training my brain how to feel good. Affirmations are such an amazing tool to help you practice how to feel good. Because I mean, fuck, we have been just so conditioned to feel shitty all the time. And I think it's almost become normalized to feel shitty, to feel sad, to feel depressed. And I hate that. I hate that because it's like we, a lot of the time we are inflicting that pain on ourselves. And when we start to wake up and start to understand that we create our own realities, shit starts to shift, shit starts to change, okay? So I want to show you another thing that I did in the beginning of my journey. I did this in 2021, okay? So this is like my little altar space. So you see those paintings there, they weren't always there. Prior to those paintings, what I hung up was these affirmations. So what I did is I went onto Google Docs. I went like literally go onto like whatever platform you use to type. I don't know, right? I use Google Docs. I mean, I feel like a lot of people use Google Docs, right? And all I did was I wrote down a bunch of affirmations that felt good to me, that I loved, and I wrote them down and I printed them out. I put them in plastic sheets, and what I did is I just hung them up. So like where those paintings were, these hung up. So every single time I would sit down at my altar, every single time I would go to meditate or like whatever, I would see these, and these would be imprinted on my brains, okay? And I would make sure I repeat at least 3 of them a day. And like you don't have like this, I feel like this is extra for some people. You don't have to do this, but again, if you're in school, like if you're in college or high school or whatever, you have a binder, you have your folders or whatever, you can even do this for school, like, you know, between classes or something like that, you know, pull out your sheets of paper and just like say a little bit affirmation here and there, you know, so you can, you know, feel good, right? And so like you could do anything, but this is also what I did, and I still have these because they're awesome. I mean, they're powerful affirmations on here, right? I did that, and it's so amazing, y'all. And by having them right in front of my face like that every single day really helped me get into that vibration of feeling good and wanting to feel good. So that was another tool I used. But my favorite tool I love using are affirmation decks and affirmation cards. They're so fun. I mean, I love fun things like that. I love oracle decks. I love tarot decks. I already said that, but they're awesome. So these don't cost a lot of money. I mean, I would say they're very affordable. For me, they're pretty affordable. This was like about 20, it was like 18 to 20 depending where you buy them. But yeah, so these are just affirmation cards. All you need to do is shuffle. You can wait until one comes out, right? Like I like doing that. I like to wait until one comes out. Or what you could do is shuffle, and then pick from the top of the deck and just say that affirmation. What does this one say? I accept that good things come easily, because they do. Believe it. I am a super attractor. Can you see it? My face is in it. There you go. That is so vibes. And you can pick as many as you feel. You can pick as many as you need. And it's just so fun. And you feel good while doing it. So this is one of my decks. This is like one of the bigger decks that I have. And this is the deck that I use pretty much like when I wake up. I also want to say this though, before I ramble on about this. The most effective times to be saying affirmations, either in the morning, literally right when you wake up, or at night, right when you go to sleep, okay? Those are the times where your brain, where your body is most susceptible to outside information, meaning information from the universe, right? From other realms. So you're most susceptible to that. Your intuition is almost heightened at that time, right? So you're able to receive downloads, you're able to receive information during those times. And it's the most moldable time for your brain as well. So in the morning, take a second to wake up, whatever. Instead of going on your phone, instead of checking TikTok, instead of doing all of that shit, grab an affirmation deck or grab your journal, grab your pieces of paper and start practicing that vibration when you wake up. Now, this is the deck that I usually use right when I wake up because it's hanging right by my bed. And yeah, so again, what I do, shuffle, and then you just pick a card and you say it to yourself. And another thing about these cards that I fucking love is they have journal prompts. I would say they're journal prompts, but they have, obviously, I don't know how to focus again. They have prompts that you can do in the back of the card. So if you want to do some deeper reflection of thyself, you can take these and write them in your journal, right? I love it. So yeah, all you need to do, pick one, pick a couple, say it to yourself, but feel it. That is my biggest advice. Allow yourself to feel good. You deserve to feel good. That is why we're here, to feel good. And affirmations allows you to shift your energy. It shows you that you're able to shift your energy, okay? So yeah, that's that. I mean, affirmations are fucking amazing. And if you haven't already, start saying them, even if you just do a little bit, okay? One last thing I do want to mention. So when it comes to affirmations, feeling it is really important. And a lot of the time, what I'm doing is I say it, I feel it, I hold it, I really take in the moment. But one tool with affirmations that is also powerful is mirror work. I could do a whole other video about mirror work, but when you're in the mirror, you are looking at your full self. You're looking at your complete self. And I think, sometimes it's really easy for us to start picking apart ourselves and starting to judge ourselves for how we look or how we act. But when you look into the mirror and you start saying affirmations, you start loving yourself just a little bit more. And if you really, really want to feel it, if you want to get deep into your work, start saying affirmations in the mirror. Listen, this shit is intense, okay? It's intense, especially if you've been neglecting yourself, especially if you've been judging parts of yourself. It's intense to look into the mirror and say you're beautiful when you've been telling yourself, I'm worthless, I'm ugly. It's you feel that resistance. But I want you to understand that you're beautiful. Like, there's nothing you need to change about yourself. So start paying attention to what you tell yourself when you look into the mirror. When you look into the mirror, are you instantly picking parts of yourself being, oh, I should fix that. Oh, that looks ugly. Or when you're looking into the mirror, are you going, yes, bitch, got that. Okay. What are you telling yourself? I would recommend picking an affirmation. I feel beautiful. I am beautiful is an affirmation. Looking into the mirror, looking straight into your fucking eyes, man. It's deep. And telling yourself, I'm beautiful. I'm worth it. And that love that you will start feeling for yourself is amazing, especially if you've been neglecting yourself. Affirmations are such an amazing tool to help you get out of that rut, to help you get out of that negative self-talk. Affirmations is what helped me get out of that. I would encourage you, and I would even challenge you tonight, tomorrow, whenever you're watching this, look into the mirror and start saying some good shit to yourself, because you deserve it. And you are those amazing things that you are telling yourselves. That is true. And you deserve to feel good. And I think that's my main message with this, is that you deserve to feel good and that you don't need to feel shitty all the time. It's important that you start practicing how to feel good. Why do you want to feel shitty? Why do you want to feel sad? It's okay. It's like within any moment, whatever moment you're in, whatever situation that you're in, whatever it may be, you can shift the energy. And I'm not saying to ignore your feelings, but there comes a point where you get tired of feeling sad. You get tired of feeling depressed, okay? There comes a point where you're just like, you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And that is the times where I would say you need to start indulging in new things, start practicing positivity, start believing in positivity, start believing in miracles again, start believing that life is good again, because it is. So you got this. I know you got this, but only if you believe it. Life is so good and you deserve deserve to feel good all the time. I know that's kind of like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Most of the time I'm feeling shitty. I'm feeling sad. No, you can feel good all the time, okay? I love you. You got this. You're doing amazing. You're doing so good. I'm cheering you on. If nobody else is cheering you on, I'm cheering you on. And also, if nobody else is cheering you on, be your own cheerleader. Be your own best friend. Be your own biggest fan, okay? I love you so much. You got this. Mwah.